Hello everybody, I hope you're doing well. It's Lane here with MetaShackle. In this video, I'm going to go over my overall thesis of what I believe that we are about to see in the crypto markets moving forward for the next 3 to 6 months. This is based on my XRP breakout chart thesis, which is that we are going to see the beginning of the biggest part of this bull run breakout starting in the month of May, moving into June, July, and potentially even August. I also believe that we're going to see a flash crash in April before this breakout begins. I'll show you why that's the case. And I will also be going over all of the ISO 222 tokens as well as a few others, just so I can show you how fluid this theory that I have is and how it seems to flow throughout all of the charts at this very moment. So let's get into this. So if you followed my channel, then you're well aware of the XRP breakout chart. But what the XRP breakout chart is it is a pattern that I discovered within the monthly XRP chart where a fair value gap forms consisting of 3 candles with 5 subsequent candles breaking out on the 8th candle. We've seen this 8 candle pattern 4 times on the XRP breakout chart. Once here before this breakout, here before the 2017 breakout, one right here in the middle of that bull run. We saw another one right here heading into 2021, into Biden's inauguration. And we are now seeing that exact same pattern right here on the charts. We formed the fair value gap with the 3rd candle in December. We now have 3 subsequent candles with 2 more to follow breaking out in the month of May. If this pattern repeats itself that we have seen 4 times previously since XRP started trading back in August 2013, the biggest part of the bull run will begin in the month of May. What you're seeing now is the total crypto market cap chart. This chart right here, I believe, is the key to deciphering what we are about to see in the crypto market moving into the next couple of months. Now, what we can see here on this particular chart is that there is an expanding, descending, broadening wedge pattern. We are currently exhibiting a pattern that is transitioning into the 3rd wave of generally what we see, which is a 5-wave internal wave count, usually breaking out on the 5th wave. We're trading towards the bottom of the range right here. We basically broke past the negative 3.5 Fibonacci line on my chart, and this right here is the rim line of the cup and handle pattern that I'll show you in just a minute. But the reason why I believe what we are going to see is a fake out on this 3rd wave moving to the upside, moving towards this upper trend line, is because all of the other ISO 222 tokens are exhibiting patterns that are all currently transitioning into the 5th wave, which generally being the breakout wave. I do believe we're going to see a fake out moving into April where we will see a flash crash. Then we will see the true breakout candle beginning in the month of May. They are going to fake a breakout to the upside. They're going to flash crash and liquidate everybody. Then everyone who gets knocked out or liquidated is going to miss the actual breakout moving into May. And the reason why I believe that is because these wave counts don't correspond between the total crypto market cap and the ISO 222 tokens, which are on the 5th wave. So since we're transitioning into this 3rd wave, at any point in time now, we may see this come down to this lower trend line. We may see this break down here to the negative 5. But at some point, we're going to see this reversal, and the total crypto market cap is going to break out, moving towards this upper trend line in an attempt to take out this previous high. Now, what you're looking at now is the daily chart. So let's go over to the weekly chart and take a look at that. So taking a look at the weekly chart, this is extremely powerful. This is the part of the chart that we were looking at right here. So going back to right around April 2017 when this pattern started to form, what we are exhibiting right now is a 5-wave Elliott wave count that is going exactly by the textbook. You can see we have 1, 2, 3, 4, and we are now halfway through the 5th wave of that count. This upper trend line here was formed, And we have now touched this upper trend line 2 times previous, and we will be moving up towards this to touch it again for a 3rd time. We formed this textbook cup and handle pattern, which then formed this handle, you can see right here, which we then broke out of during the Trump election pump, setting a new high right here. And as you know, we have fallen back down since then as prices started declining since about mid-December. We are now breaking through this rim line right here, which generally gets retested before we see the biggest part of the move. But what I think is going to happen is exactly what you can see on this chart right here. When this breakout occurs right here, all the people that have been establishing positions down here in the extreme fear range, which is the lowest that we have seen since the Trump election pump back down here, I believe we're going to see this breakout here at some point, whether it bouncing off of this trend line or either bouncing off of this -5 line right in this area here, to which we will then see a breakout. As this starts to break out, people are going to do what they always do, and they're going to chase the price. Most people don't plan ahead. They don't want to buy here. All they want to do is complain on X about how the bull run's over, and you better sell just like they did or you're going to lose everything. Well, those are subsequently the people that always buy the tops and sell the bottoms. Don't be one of those people. But I think that we're going to see a fake breakout moving up here, which is going to gather steam and momentum as people pile in, believing that this is it. We're finally about to see the big breakout into price discovery. Somewhere towards the top of this range, around the point of setting a new high and moving into price discovery, sometime in April, we are going to see a flash crash come down that's going to liquidate every single person that got in at this time. That flash crash will either come down to the bottom of this trend line, to the bottom of the handle on the cup and handle, or it may even break through both of them, coming into this previous equilibrium zone from the cup and handle pattern that you can see right here in the gray bar. Then, once it's liquidated, everybody who went long here wiped out all of the sell-side liquidity from this entire pattern, possibly even taking out this low right here. We will then see the breakout sometime in the month of May, which will be the true breakout, taking out this previous high, moving into price discovery, and touching this upper trend line for the 3rd time, which essentially will double the overall market cap of the entire crypto market. As long as we've waited for the price to get up to the market cap we're seeing now, we are going to watch it double in this period, trading right here on this 5th wave. Now looking at the XRP chart, what you can see is that we are actually in this expanding, broadening wedge pattern. We are trading pretty close to the low range, and XRP, like most of the ISO 222 tokens, whose charts I will be showing you in the next video, is exhibiting a 5-wave count within their pattern. So this one, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now generally when you see these types of consolidations and these types of patterns, the breakouts will be on the 5th wave. Sometimes you'll see them break out on the 7th wave. It'll come up for a 5th and break out, but then fail on the 6th wave down and then break out on the 7th wave up. But generally it's a 5th wave pattern. Now keep in mind that on the total crypto market cap chart, we are still moving into the 3rd wave, to where here on the other charts we're transitioning into the 5th. So I think that's where the deception is going to come into play. Most people are going to be expecting this breakout as this 5th wave moves to the upper range of this upper trend line, taking out the previous all-time high right here at about 340, moving into price discovery, and then moving up towards this high here. So what I believe we're about to see is either the price is going to consolidate, coming down a little bit more, bouncing off of this lower trend line, or bouncing off of this green -5 line on my Fibonacci's. Then we're going to see a breakout as price moves towards equilibrium. This is going to get people excited because they're going to believe that it's finally here. After this long period of stress and watching their crypto wallets decrease by anywhere from 50 to 90% in value from this Trump pump breakout we saw here and setting the new all-time high here, people who have established their positions down here, as well as people that are going to pile in here, believing that this is it, this is finally the breakout we've been waiting for, everybody and their dog's going to start piling in. So once we take out the new all-time high, then you're going to have your next door neighbor, your grandma, Agnes, and all her friends. They're going to put down the cards and stop playing canasta. They're going to go dig that old scrap gold and silver jewelry out of their jewelry cases, and they're going to go to the pawn shop and raise funds so that they can get some money together to buy XRP. They won't buy it down here, but they'll pile in up here. People are going to be mortgaging their houses, every last little dollar they got, piling in, thinking this is it. The moonshot's finally here. We're in price discovery. And then in April, we're going to see a flash crash. Boom. It's going to liquidate and wipe out every single one of these people that liquidated. Even the people that bought in down here at the lowest possible point since the Trump pump breakout, who are very careful and methodical about when they put their positions on, buying in extreme fear, they are also going to get liquidated, as that liquidation candle is going to come down past anything on this entire pattern, probably down into this range at this weak doji here, potentially even this weak doji right here, which is right around the $1.10 range. It might not go that low, but it's definitely going to sweep this entire pattern. There's no doubts about it. Potentially, it might line up with this lower trend line right here. So that will be the flash crash in April. After everybody gets liquidated and loses their position, people panic and get out. Even some people taking some incredibly nice profits up here at the high who are just disappointed right now that they didn't sell out somewhere up here and managed to hold on to the profits that they had. You're going to see a combination of a lot of different things occurring, all of which are going to culminate within retail handing their shares over to the big dogs, whether it's through this part right here hitting price discovery and new all-time highs, or whether it's during the flash crash coming down here and taking out these pattern loans. At this point, sometime in the month of May, when you're absolutely disgusted, sick to your stomach, you never want to look at a chart or hear the word XRP or crypto uttered ever again in your lifetime, you are finished with it. That is when we're going to see the breakout in the month of May, and it's going to go up, take out whatever high is set here, and it's going to move most likely to an area that you never even considered. I don't know where this is going to end. This is just an example. I'm not gauging anything. But one thing's for sure, I do believe that when this occurs, much like we saw here on the monthly chart of XRP, how the price broke out of this lower wedge pattern, broke up, created this new wedge pattern, and never again traded back below this into this range ever again. I believe the same thing is going to happen on this breakout starting in May, moving into June, July, August, potentially August. It's going to start the beginning of a new consolidation period. Within that period, we are never again going to see XRP come below this previous all-time high at around this 340 range. Once that occurs, we're up in that range and that consolidation begins, all of this will be gone forever. So this is part one of a two-part video. In the next video, I'm going to be going over the ISO 222 tokens to show you how all of the charts correspond with exactly what I'm showing you. All of them are exhibiting 5-wave internal wave count patterns that are not corresponding with the total crypto market cap chart, and I do believe that chart is the key to this, and that's what's going to throw everybody off. They're going to see that all the charts are the same and that this is the moment we've been waiting for, not realizing that the total crypto market cap chart is indicating that that is the third wave breakout. Then a flash crash will bring it down for the fourth, breaking out on the 5th in the month of May, which would essentially add a 6th and a 7th wave. People aren't going to see this coming. Nobody expects this to happen, which is exactly why they're going to do it and why many are going to be left behind for the biggest part of this move. So thank you for watching. Keep your eyes out for the second video. It'll be coming out very soon. I appreciate each and every single one of you. Hit the like button for me if you could. I'd really appreciate you. It doesn't cost you anything. Have a great day.